Hey, good morning, everybody. Yesterday we talked about how I believe, and I argue to you, that creating content, whether that be in words like writing blogs or articles, in video format, kind of like this one here, or in audio format if you create a podcast, that those three modalities for communicating your message to your audience, whether you're B2B or B2C, I argued yesterday that this is kind of like buying beachfront property maybe 100 years ago, where if you made the investment then, if you could imagine what you would have now, if there was some way to have done that, the return would be immense, right? And so I think similarly, we're in an age right now with everything that we have access to online, both on our laptops and in our phones and in every connected device. We're in an opportunity to buy beachfront property right now, in terms of being able to distribute your content and you build a presence online, whether that be for your organization or for yourself as a personal brand, if you will. This is a unique time in history, men and women, and you need to take advantage of it. So here's what I want to tell you today. Yesterday I talked about how you should create your own content. And I firmly believe that all of you should start doing that, whether it's from a professional lens, in order to reach customers and prospects, or even if it's just on the personal side, if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for something to take you to the next level in terms of your career. Now, something that we discovered here that we use in the context of B2B demand generation, lead generation, and sales is that while creating your own content is very, very important, there is also a way to do it leveraging other people's content. And you may have seen me talk about this before or been to one of our web classes where we kind of break down this process. I'm just going to do it at a very high level here for you so that you can get the idea, and then I want to hear from you in terms of what you're thinking. So using other people's content as a way to get your message out works like this. You go online, and we actually have technology that helps you do this, but you go online and you identify pieces of content that are already resonating with your audience. And software like ours will surface that kind of digital body language to you, so that you can see, okay, this article on, let's say, the Wall Street Journal happens to be resonating with my target audience right now. And what we allow you to do so that you can use that content for your own purposes is you can take that content and we allow you to superimpose a call to action. Just think of it like a banner on top of that content. So now what you can do is you have a great article, you didn't write it, with a banner on it that has something about you, and the combination of those two, the content with the banner superimposed on it, is given to you in a unique URL. So kind of think of, bit.ly, how you get the bit.ly URLs. Similarly, you can take a URL that references that unique piece of content with your call to action on it and start sharing it. So you can share it on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, via email. You can start sending it to people. And what you're doing is you're providing high value content that you already know resonates with your target audience. And when people get that content, they're receiving value from it. If you listened to our talk yesterday, or if you were there with me in the video, remember the content that you're creating has to serve your audience. It can't serve you, it needs to serve your audience. And so this content is serving your audience, it's valuable content, and it has a brand impression or a call to action that links back to your website, links back maybe to a landing page, maybe gives them a downloadable piece of content that goes further than the article. Even something like just creating a custom audience of those people. So what I mean by that is they could see the article. You may not even have a banner down below, but you can start to build a Facebook or a LinkedIn or a Twitter custom audience. If you're not familiar with that term, what it means is it's kind of like building a list on Facebook or on LinkedIn or on Twitter that is comprised of the people who are reading your content, and then that list you can start to target posts to, target ads to. So you can distribute this great content, Wall Street Journal, Entrepreneur, Time Magazine, whatever the case may be. And even if people don't see an impression from you at the bottom, you're starting to build your custom audience that you can start to leverage on these different social networks. So I want to know now from you, what do you think of this concept? Have you ever done it? And what questions do you have about this? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Thanks again for engaging. See you all soon. Bye.